Ladies and gentlemen, the following
Welcome back,
match
wrestling
is a
fans, to the
tag team contest scheduled for one
NWL
fall.
Our next matchup is a
Introducing
tag
first.
team match. Dak Draper and Todd Letterman, the champions of Fight STL, Fight KC, are going to team up in maybe some would say an unlikely duo against this man, Maverick, the Raging Bull, and his tag team partner, Meeks.
It'll be interesting to see if either one of these two teams can coexist.
Weighing in at 240 pounds, from Georgetown, Texas, the son of Texas, he is the Raging Bull, Maverick!
Maverick,
It was just a few weeks ago that Maverick and Meeks, his tag team partner, went toe-to-toe, and they beat the living heck out of each other.
they absolutely did. That's why I'm very interested to see how this team is going to coexist. Might be a little more tension between these two than between the two champions.
What is Meeks doing? He's going backstage.
Box?
Happy about this box that he's holding. What's in the box?
Are you quoting 7 there for me? I know that movie.
195 pounds, from Austin, Texas, he is Captain KC Blaine Meeks.
KC parading this box around ringside. I'm interested to see what's in it. He's telling one of our assistants to hold on to the box and shakes their hand. Blaine Meeks looking in great spirits tonight. Honestly, last time he seemed a little down. Last time we saw Blaine Meeks, kind of on a losing streak. Now maybe he can make things up in this tag team match with his unlikely partner.
Well, the one thing that he has going for him is the fact that Maverick hates Todd Letterman. With the Raging Bull hating anybody, it's going to be good for you if he's on this.
There he is, NWL STL's champion, grading and defending the 5-star phenom, Todd Letterman.
I don't know if anybody that has an answer for Todd Letterman. This guy impresses me more and more every single week. It's some choice words from Maverick.
And their first opponent, weighing in at 348 pounds, from Afton, St. Louis, Missouri, the NWL STL champion, Todd Letterman!
Letterman not entering the ring yet. He may be waiting for his tag team partner, and here he comes now, the Mile High Magnum NWL KC champion, Dakota Draper. Cocky.
Convinced.
Wow, look at that. The pyrotechnics go off, and Dak Draper always making his presence felt here in the Scottish Rite
And his
Temple.
partner, weighing in at 240 pounds, from the jewel of the Black River, the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado, he is the NWL KC champion, the Mile High Magnum, Dak Draper!
Dak Draper coming out unusually fired up this evening. Could be this capacity crowd here in the Scottish Rite Temple really getting under the skin of the Mile High Magnum tonight, but he looks especially irritated for some reason this evening.
Well, I would be irritated too. Nobody has done more for wrestling in Kansas City than Dak Draper, and these fans are just all over. They certainly don't appreciate what a great champion we have, and I don't blame him for being upset. You see the billboard there for X1051. I listen to Sean Quinn every single morning.
I'm sure he
should
appreciates your support.
Well, you know, when I like something, it seems to be a trend, and many people start to follow, so he should definitely follow.
X1051, definitely a great partner here for us in the National Wrestling League. What a great sign.
Dork
Did you see
Draper.
that?
Boy, how long did it take?
Draper.
How long did it take him to come up with that? I bet they were sitting at home all week for that.
That was an amazing sign here. I love our fans here in Kansas City, always coming up with the best signs and swinging their underwear around, annoying the heck out of Dak Draper, which makes me chuckle, quite frankly.
You and all these other fans don't like Dak Draper because he's a reminder of everything you are never going to be. It says a lot about you, man.
Self-obsessed, narcissistic person. Yeah, you're right. I'm never going to be that kind of guy. You can relate to that. And there's the two champions right there clanging their belts together and holding them high. And some would say Blade Meeks and Maverick are the biggest test that both of our champions have had, although Dak Draper is still ducking Blade Meeks, and you can quote me on that.
You keep saying that he is ducking Blade Meeks, but really all he is doing is being a fighting champion and giving lots of people an opportunity. He's what a real champion does.
Everybody except for Blade Meeks. He's giving everybody an opportunity except for Blade Meeks because he knows if Captain KC gets his hand on Dak Draper one more time, that belt's coming back to Kansas City around the waist of Blade Meeks.
Listen, these two guys had a great match in the tournament finals, and I will give Blade Meeks credit. He took our champion to the limit, but he lost. So that means he has to start at the bottom of the mountain and work his way back up, and all he's done is cry about it.
We're going to start off with two big hard. I mean, all the guys in this match are big, but man, Dak Draper going toe-to-toe with Maverick. I cannot wait to see this exchange. Maverick known for some of the hardest punches, hardest strikes here in the NWL. Dak Draper, no slouch himself. This should be an exciting start to this main event caliber match here in the Scottish Rite Temple.
Well, not that Dak Draper and Todd Letterman need advice from me, but I think the key here is the fact that Maverick is unhinged. This guy is obsessed with Todd Letterman. He's obsessed with getting his hands on that St. Louis title, and it's making him think a little unclear, and I think that's the key to victory right here. Work on that knothead's head. Although I will say this, he stopped wearing those stupid headbands to the ring, and that's something that I can appreciate from Magnum.
You know what's funny? I actually told him he should start wearing more headbands to the ring just to get under your skin, because I like to watch you squirt. Well, it looks like he tagged Blade.
We're going to get the match right here?
This could be a foreshadowing of what's to come once Dak Draper stops being yellow, for lack of a better term, and give Blade Meeks what he deserves, and that's a rematch. Another shot at the NWL KC title. Oh, look at that.
No, Blade Meeks is in the yellow.
Look at that, tags in Todd Letterman. Again, Dak Draper casually avoiding the conversation, casually avoiding Blade Meeks, and it looks like we're going to get Todd Letterman and Blade Meeks to start this matchup. I heard some people in the crowd chanting loser man. The five-star phenom here, and we are underway. Blade Meeks slapping on a side headlock. Blade Meeks always in phenomenal shape. This guy is no comic book lover that just sits around. He trains harder than almost anybody in the NWL.
I will give this to Blade Meeks. He's the first guy in the gym and the last guy to leave. That is well documented these days. It's going to take an awful lot. He's going to need every ounce of that to take on a guy like Todd Letterman.
Letterman gets hit in the stomach. Once again, Blade Meeks jumping up and slapping that side headlock on the five-star phenom Todd Letterman.
Now, one thing that you haven't mentioned is that everybody in this match has a victory over Blade Meeks. Todd Letterman has one, Maverick does, as well as Dakota Draper. So you're talking about losers, you want to talk about Blade Meeks. He's the big loser in this match.
You know, I don't agree with that, but I'm actually impressed that you did some homework before you came in here, and you actually know that all three of these competitors hold a victory over Blade Meeks. Although that does not make Blade Meeks a loser, that just makes him more motivated to try to pick up a victory here tonight.
It's called being a professional, Miller. Maybe if you would come to my classes and you would learn from me, maybe you would know what that's all about.
These two big hosses colliding shoulders right here in the middle of this ring. We've seen them do this a couple times over the last few weeks, whether it's their championship title matches or in the tournament. These guys do not like to give an inch to the other person, and I would say there is some genuine animosity between these two competitors.
These two guys, with these two, it's more about showing each other up, trying to prove who's the biggest guy around, who's the toughest guy, more so than who carries that title.
Right in the center of the ring, a pair of shoulder blocks. Neither man giving an inch to the other as they just bound off the ropes and shoulder block each other. Who's going to go down first? And this clashing of the bulls. And look at leapfrog by Todd Letterman drops down. And now that spinning back heel kick connects with the face of Maverick.
You know, we have seen Todd Letterman do that particular move over and over, and he always seems to hit his mark because I don't believe, even when you're in there, you don't expect a man that size to be able to do something just like that, and he catches people off guard.
Absolutely, always impressive, just like those knife-edge chops by the Raging Bull Maverick. The son of Texas loves colliding here, loves beating people up, and that's something he's trying to do to Todd Letterman right now. And when if they have their rematch later on down the line, I would have to say Maverick might be a favorite in that matchup.
How can you say that anybody is a favorite against a guy like Todd Letterman? This guy is an absolute beast. Hits it hard in the weight room, he hits it hard in the training table. This guy works hard. He is an animal, and he is aggressive.
Collides chest first, showing great agility of his own. Look at Maverick throwing him off the ropes. Beautiful drop kick. Connects right with the chest of Todd Letterman. Going for a quick cover here. Referee Nick Chin on top of it.
One thing that we have not seen much of in this matchup is any kind of teamwork from either one of these teams. They're playing a little mind games, but nobody's really using their partner to the advantage. That just goes to show you, none of these guys trust each other.
I have to agree with you yet again, Christopher. It seems like they're
blind
playing
tag
it
there.
safe.
Did you see that?
Blind tag, and Maverick collides with both Letterman and Dak Draper, putting the beat down on both of them. He has him locked in for that exploder suplex and drops the Mile High Magnum right in the center of the ring. Great explosiveness by Maverick there, going for an atomic drop. Blind tag, I don't think he knows Letterman's in there, and Letterman just runs over Maverick as he comes off the ropes.
That goes to show you right there why those two men are champions. Just when you think you got them right where you want them, they pull the rug out from underneath you and get up on top.
And once again, it's Maverick and his foe, if you will, Letterman, going head-to-head in the ring here. Still have not seen much of Dak Draper or Blaine Meeks in this matchup, especially going toe-to-toe, and I'm sure that's just the way Dak Draper likes it.
Why would Dak Draper, the Kansas City champion, want to be in there too much with either one of those guys? He's being a smart champion. That's what being smart is all about.
Oh, driving the knee right into the bicep and elbow of Maverick, trying to take one of those big tree trunk-like arms away from Maverick so he can't hit that devastating lariat. I mean, let's be honest about it. That's what took Blaine Meeks out last time.
Guys throws some great punches, some great lariats, like you said. If you take that away from him, yeah, that just takes away one of many things in his arsenal. There's so many other things you got to really worry about. His breath, mostly.
Oh! Nice arm drag takedown by the Mile High Magnum, continuing to work on that left arm, bicep, and shoulder of Maverick. Dak Draper has a game plan, and he is fired up tonight.
Very simple, straightforward game plan here from Todd Letterman and Dak Draper. Let's find a body part. We're going to work on that, and we're going to hurt this guy.
I would have to say, as you pointed out earlier, Christopher, it seems like Dak Draper and Todd Letterman are working better as a team right now than Maverick and Blaine Meeks, and that does not bode well for the team of Meeks and Maverick.
Well, Maverick can only think about getting his hands on Todd Letterman, and Blaine Meeks can only think about getting his hands on Dak Draper. They're not concerned about this tag match per se, in my opinion. The two champions know that a victory is a victory no matter who it's against. And they're showing right now.
Oh! Runs into that big boot of the Mile High Magnum. Dak Draper quick tags in and out here by the champions facing their stiffest challengers. And now picks him up high. What impressive strength. Drops him in a belly-to-back suplex. Going for a cover here. Forearm across the bridge of the nose. Only gets a 2 count. I got to encourage all the fans to stay tuned for our main event this evening, which is the Royal Blood versus the Howlets in our first ever ladder match with the Howlets contracts hanging high above the ring. You're not going to want to miss that. Do not skip that match. That match is going to be a barn burner.
Well, I would just skip any match here in the NWL, Miller. Come on. They're all fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, what fantastic teamwork here from Todd Letterman and Dak Draper. These guys
you see that? He put the L on his head that like Maverick's a loser.
He's certainly not winning right now, is he?
Now switches it around and the head of Todd Letterman gets slammed into that boot of the Mile High Magnum. And Letterman got wobbled by that blind tag in by the Mile High Magnum, and they do not want him to tag in Blade Meeks. Maverick kicks off. Oh, there it is. There's the tag. There's the tag to Blade Meeks. Blade Meeks with double knees to the face of Letterman and a clothesline for the Mile High Magnum. It looks like Blade Meeks is on a roll here. The fresh man is in the ring. Tries to do a high cross body off that second rope. The Mile High Magnum catches him, switches him up into a fireman's carry position. Blade Meeks lands comic mischief. That could be it. Right here. Cover 1, 2, no! Almost a 3 count, but Todd Letterman broke it up after comic mischief out of nowhere connects with the Mile High Magnum.
Always aware of where things are in the ring, Todd Letterman. Maverick back in. All 4 men in the ring now.
All 4 men in the ring. Maverick, I don't know what Letterman had planned for Meeks, but now look at Maverick. Maverick with a spine buster and floats over and starts landing those right hands.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. He should have gone for the pinfall right there. Maybe they're not the legal man. What is Blade Meeks doing?
Blade Meeks pulled something out of that box. What?
You guys are going to get...
Letterman and Maverick are fighting. It's a cape. That's a cape, Captain KC.
He really thinks he's a superhero. He's lost his mind.
He just pulled a cape out of that box and he's headed to the top rope. And Captain KC flies with a crossbody. 2, 3. Wow, he just pinned the heavyweight champion.
Is that even legal? To put on a cape in the middle of a match? Can you do that?
I don't think I've ever seen that before in my life. Captain KC put on a cape, flew high above the ring, and just pinned the Mile High Magnum, Dak Draper. Did you see that?
Unbelievable. I cannot believe that he put on a cape. That's what was in the box the whole time. Is it giving some sort of mystical powers or something? It has to. I'm at a loss for words here, Miller. That's unbelievable. Puts a cape on, and he's got a victory over the champion.
Is that a foreshadowing of things to come? Look at the stunned look on the Mile High Magnum's face. He cannot believe that Blade Meeks just pinned him.
Crimes, that was a 2 count. He might be right. We might have to look at the videotape and see Dak Draper is livid.
You know that was a 3 count. Blade Meeks picking up an all-important victory, not just for his tag team, but for himself. Good for Blade Meeks.
Was there something in that cape? Did he hit him with something on the way down? That is unbelievable. Dak Draper, more upset than I have ever seen him.
Look at him. He is incensed. He cannot believe that just happened to him. He is losing his mind. Folks, we got to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back here at NWL Kansas City.